Then at the end of the day, she walked up to me and said, "I'm just kidding. I'd never be with someone like you." And that just buried me. Ever since then, it just turned me into a person I did not want to be. So my story began, I was always in the church growing up. I always went to church with my parents, but I always had this desire to rebel. I always believed in Jesus, and I just did not walk that walk. I almost used it as an excuse to do whatever and then say, well, at least I know I'll be forgiven. And I just yearned for excitement and just self-fulfilling. I did a lot of things to a lot of people that I regret. Just using people, using substances to fill a void in my heart. I knew I was leading myself into a path of self-destruction. I ended up having to go to rehab a few times. And the last time I got out of rehab, I came to church. That's when I knew I needed to be here. I needed to be with people who walk the walk, and I needed to walk the walk of Jesus Christ. So I always felt like I wasn't good enough. A really pretty girl asked me to date her, and she pretended the whole day like we were in a relationship. Then at the end of the day, she walked up to me and said, "I'm just kidding. I'd never be with someone like you." And that just buried me. Ever since then, it just turned me into a person I did not want to be. At a young age, was full of hate. And yeah, I was just full of anger and hate, you know. I'm a very sensitive person, so when I feel like I'm getting wrong done or somebody's doing somebody I love wrong, I just turn into a different person, and it brings out the worst in me. I'll be anxious about what's going to make me angry. When I started practicing again, and reading and talking to God, I replaced that anxiety with, you know, just putting it in God's hands, putting it in Jesus' hands. Whether it's, you know, watching a short YouTube sermon before work, or doing a chapter, reading, or a lot of it's when I come here and I hear the music, and I just get filled with this feeling that I know He's out there and He's taking care of us. No matter what happens, He's always going to be with me. I am not as anxious now. Jesus has sacrificed Himself. He lived a perfect life and died as a thief, as a liar, hanging on the cross just like any other common criminal, to wash our sins away for all of us that believe in Him. I just want to wash all those things away and drown that old person that I was, just a self-fulfilling, all about myself. I want to just get rid of all that and start new. The thing I'm hopeful for is to show the people in my life that I love that there's a better way to do things. If you just put that on Jesus and put it on God, He will do wonders for you. My name is Evan Mondor, and I've decided to follow Jesus.
Yeah, woohoo!